As a pre-statement to this video, we want to say that it is genuinely heartening to witness the hi-fi names merging the latest technology and modern design in their new products. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let us proudly introduce to you the new Arcam Radia collection. Arcam is back. Arcam's new Radia range looks incredibly promising, and we're sure that these products will become favourites for many. To start with a general overview, the new Radia range comprises 5 new products: 3 amps, a streamer, and a CD player. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the amplifiers in particular, but we also want to say a few things about the streamer and the CD player. Before we dive into the new range, a brief background on Arcam is in order. Arcam is a Cambridge-based manufacturer of high-fidelity audio equipment that has a nearly 5-decade-long hi-fi legacy, tracing back to its establishment in 1976. Over the years, Arcam has created several iconic products that will be remembered by many audiophiles around the world. For example, the A85 and the A19 amplifiers. While Arcam has historically been renowned for its amplification expertise, recent years saw them venture into the world of home cinema receivers. And lately there's hardly been any emphasis on stereo products. Now, we're delighted to report that Arcam has made what we think is a triumphant return to the stereo market with this exceptionally robust product lineup. Let's talk about the looks first. As Arcam say, this new line will define Arcam's image for years to come. So they've put a lot of work into the visual aesthetics of the series. The distinctive advantage that immediately sets Arcam apart from the competition is its striking new design. All the new products have a sleek contemporary look with an all-black chassis with a subtle yellow accent throughout. Standout feature of the range that has immediately captured our attention is the cowl that extends over the back panel. We suppose that no one really likes to see a tangle of wires, and this design smartly keeps the cable vomit out of sight from all viewing angles. Those who will not want to hide the amplifier in the cupboard will also appreciate the look of the vents on the top panel. They're not only functional, but also striking in design, with the strategic placement of yellow inserts adding a fantastic visual element, and this touch of colour gives the product an edgy, contemporary feel that really stands out. While the overall design and functionality of the unit are impressive, there's a noteworthy point regarding the display. It's adequately sized and generally legible, providing the necessary information at a glance. However, the choice of a frosted finish on the screen is a double-edged sword, as it softens the sharpness of the text and icons displayed, which might affect quick readability, especially from a distance or in certain lighting conditions. At first glance, it's almost hard to tell these units apart until you dive into what's inside, as all 3 amps boast some key visual similarities. But it's evident that the company has invested considerable thought into the features, resulting in what can arguably be considered the most well-rounded stereo amplifiers available in this market segment. By looking at the back, we see that all 3 amps have a number of inputs that allow them to connect multiple sources, both analog and digital. Starting with the analog features, each of the amplifiers is equipped with 3 standard RCA inputs on the back for connections to your analog sources. Additionally, they all feature a phono input, indicating the presence of a high-quality moving magnet phono stage built in for use with turntables. On the digital front, you'll find 2 coaxial inputs and an optical input, making it convenient to connect to your TV. As for the outputs, they naturally include speaker outputs for your speakers, a pre-out section for connecting external amplifiers, and a headphone output for those who preferred wired headphones. There is also a control link at the back, which is meant to work with the ST5 streamer, allowing the 2 components to act as one from your device. One particularly noteworthy addition is the inclusion of Bluetooth 5.2 aptX connectivity, and what pleasantly surprised us is that all 3 amplifiers also support 2-way connectivity. This means they can not only receive Bluetooth signals, but also transmit them to compatible wireless speakers or headphones. Going into a little more about these amps individually, we'll start with the smallest one, the A5. and we'll draw comparisons with the A15 as they exhibit more similarities between them than with the A25. The entry-level A5 amp is the smallest integrated amp in the range, and it looks extremely elegant yet simple. The amp has all the features we discussed above, and is a Class AB design with the power output of 50 watts per channel into 8 ohms and 75 watts per channel into 4 ohms. The A5 can also accept your high-res files with quality of up to 24-bit 192 kHz due to its solid ESS ES9018 DAC chip, and generally supports all audio formats. Focusing on Arcam's determination to deliver an affordable range with the new amps without compromising on quality, buyers will be able to get their hands on an A5 for just £750, which gives you a lot of amp for your money. The amp weighs 8 kilos, and we've also included the dimensions of the amp along with other specs in the bullet point format for your convenience. Above the A5 sits the A15, which Arcam says is the new powerhouse of the range, or the A5 on steroids. Due to the A15 offering 80 watts of output per channel into 8 ohms and 120 watts per channel into 4 ohms, this amp is perfect for those wanting to drive larger speakers in your mid to large size rooms. You'll get a lot more power with the A15 compared to the A5 for not a huge jump in price. The A15 is priced at £1,100, which is just £350 more than the A5. Physically, due to the A15 consisting of more powerful circuitry than the A5, you'll also notice that visually it's ever so slightly taller and chunkier, which gives it a more sturdier look. Elsewhere, both amplifiers are identically specified as far as features are concerned. They also share the same ESS ES9018 DAC chip, ensuring high quality audio performance, so there are no difference on the digital side of things. Once again, we've summarized the features in the bullet point format for your convenience. At the top of the range, you have the A25. Arcam say this is their best sounding amp and most feature-rich of integrated amplifiers to date. Compared to the A5 and A15, the amp does not use the Class AB design, but the Class G instead, which is now in its 5th generation of Class G amplifier design. This choice results in different speaker terminals at the back of the A25. Due to the change in amplifier class, the A25 maintains the same compact size as the A5, making it smaller than the A15. It is also more powerful, offering an impressive 100 watts per channel into 8 ohms and 165 watts per channel into 4 ohms. We also notice a subtle visual distinction around the control dials on the front, with a slightly bolder yellow hue on the A25 compared to the other two models. One key highlight is the A25's upgraded ESS ES9280A Pro DAC, setting it apart from the A5 and A15. This is a totally different DAC chip, and this enhancement allows for higher quality audio streams, with an improved bit depth of 32 bits. Additionally, there's a new high-resolution USB-C input on the rear of the amplifier, providing a superior audio quality compared to coaxial or optical connectors. The A25 retails in the UK at £1,500, and as before, we've summarised all the features in the bullet points for your clearer summary. Now, let's talk about the sources. The ST5 streamer is a fairly slim device, which is a significant benefit as it should comfortably fit most hi-fi furniture. It's also likely to align with the dimensions of your other components, which might not be necessary from Arcam. However, the primary design intent of the streamer is to complement the rest of the Radia series. Speaking of the feature set, the streamer supports all of the major streaming services like Spotify and Tidal through Connect, Deezer and Amazon, and you can also stream through AirPlay 2 and Google Chromecast. The streamer is also Roon ready, and there's a native support for MQA as well. From the hardware point of view, it is worth noting that the DAC chip employed here is the same one used in the A5 and A15 amplifiers, which is the new ESS E9018. Now you might assume that this similarity could lead to minimal sonic differences. However, Arcam suggests otherwise, as due to the isolated components within the unit and due to the individual power supply, we get a cleaner power source and therefore performance is enhanced. The streamer retails at £799, and as before, we have summarised the key features of the device in bullet points for summary. Last but not least, there is also the CD5 CD Player. Although the new range is generally aimed at the new generation of audiophiles, Arcam also thinks that those who have a CD collection and who prefer to store their music physically. Releasing new CD players isn't common nowadays, but the CD5 has earned positive feedback from the hi-fi press, proving to be a valuable addition to the series. It also has the ESS ES9018 DAC chip and generally does what the product should do. It supports all CD formats, including CD, CDR, and CDRW. However, we must note that it does not support the SACD. There is also a USB-A input at the back for those who want to insert the flash drive and play high-res files, and the CD5 retails at £699 and is available to order online. So, overall, we've been highly impressed with the new Radia range. We agreed that at their price points, they should really open the door to a lot of new listeners that don't necessarily have thousands to throw at a system. These amplifiers not only sport an impressive appearance, but are also loaded with features, and most importantly, they deliver exceptional sound quality. You can now experience the complete Radia range at our London store, where they are available for permanent demonstration. Additionally, these products can be ordered through our website at premiumsound.co.uk, so please check the links in the description below. If you wish to read more about the amps or see them in person, please book a demonstration with us at our London store. Alternatively, if you would like to chat with one of our experts, please contact us and we'll be happy to assist you with any hi-fi needs. We sincerely hope that you have found this video helpful, so please do like our videos as it helps us to promote our content within YouTube. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content from us. My name is Johnny. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned to see more content from Premium Sound, and I will see you next time.